Magic Johnson held nothing back in his anticipated first take appearance this morning, and it just continues to get tougher and tougher for you Laker fans out there. What's going on, Fumble fam? It's your boy Chris, but you can also find me over on my YouTube channel, CK2K. But make sure you subscribe right here, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to like this video. We all remember the infamous day when Magic Johnson shocked the whole basketball world by stepping down as president minutes before the Lakers had a game that same night. Dude didn't even wait to get home to announce it, didn't even tell Cookie. He announced it in the Staples Center's tunnel. Either he was really ready to go or he was really ready to get out of there. Magic Johnson went on to ESPN's First Take this morning to pretty much clear the air on his name and all the rumors around him following his exit at the end of the NBA season. Oh, and the Magic man did not hold back. Stephen A. Smith wasted no time asking Magic the question we all want to know: what the hell happened? And we all know Magic isn't one to give short answers. He started off by saying all the political stuff and getting it out of the way.
When we sat down and negotiated, I told her, I said, listen, I can't give up all my businesses. I make more money doing that than becoming the president of the Lakers. So you know that I'm gonna be in and out. Is that okay with you? She said yes.
He then also addresses his first season as president and making the moves that he did, like the D'Lo trade after the whole Nick Young incident. As you'd expect, Stephen A. Smith, who has been very critical on the Lakers' choice of Lonzo Ball rather than a Jason Tatum or De'Aaron Fox, was all ears on why Magic chose the eldest ball boy, and Magic still stands with his decision.
We felt good about making that deal. Drafted Lonzo Ball #2. I know you still against it, but yes, we can debate that. Sure. Because I think he's outstanding all-around point guard.
So this ends the fun portion of this conversation, and things quickly moved into where it all went downhill. And as we all expected, it definitely did circle around Rob Pelinka. Magic explains in an interview how he was told once he got the job that he'd have the most power, but once time had continued to pass, it wasn't shaping out to be that way. Rob Pelinka started to plant the seed to anyone within earshot that Magic isn't working hard enough.
And then I start hearing, Magic, you're not working hard enough. Magic's not in the office. So people around the Laker office was telling me Rob was saying things. And
Rob Pelinka,
and I didn't like those things being said behind my back.
So stay with me. So now Rob was starting to say all these things to people Magic was also pretty close with, and they started to relay the message back to Magic that Rob is saying a lot of negative statements behind his back.
So I started getting calls from my friends outside of basketball saying those things now were said to them outside of basketball.
Bro, look, I am sorry, but I'm going to keep saying it. This man, Rob Pelinka, is a damn James Bond villain. The man was an agent, and then once he got a taste of power in the Lakers organization, he was going to do whatever it took to get to the top. But from what Magic later pointed out, Rob didn't even need to backstab Magic to get the job because Magic Johnson was already planning on grooming him to take over once his tenure was finished. What the hell?
I'm only going to be here 3 years. So my job is, Rob, to get you ready for this position. I was going to help elevate him to the president's position.
Now with all the whispers and the backstabbing, as Magic put it, the real thing that ultimately led to Magic deciding to step down was the situation around Luke Walton. Magic Johnson openly let it be known that he was heading in the direction towards firing Luke Walton to bring in his own guy. He said that the team had 3 meetings on the situation, and Magic laid out all the good and bad things about Luke Walton's coaching. After the meetings, they still were uncertain on the decision, to the point where Jeanie Buss needed to bring another person to help make this decision, Tim Harris. Here's how Magic felt about that.
When I looked up and said, wait a minute, I only really answer to Jeanie Buss. Now I got Tim involved. And I said, it's time for me to go.
Man, it's not pretty in La La Land, but maybe not for too long. Now, there were a lot of other smaller things mentioned in the interview. Max Kellerman kept trying to press Magic Johnson to say he'd ultimately try to buy the Lakers from the Buss family, while Magic said he'd be interested, but only if it made sense. Magic also mentioned he was hoping to have Kobe Bryant be able to play a bigger role for the team because he is an intelligent man in terms of basketball. But we know Kobe goes to the beat of his own drum. Although Magic is out as Lakers president, he is still confident the team has what it takes to win a chip at some time during LeBron's time as a Laker. But there are a few simple things the team would have to do to make this happen.
LeBron's gonna win that chip. He's gonna be in that room recruiting. Lakers gotta decide. It's gotta be Jeannie, LeBron, and Rob, and probably Frank. That's it.
Right.
It will not happen unless the Lakers listen to what Magic Johnson said.
All right, we'll leave it on that note. Magic.
Yo, that old man point that they did at the end was the best part of this entire interview. Is he right? Do you see this formula being enough to push the Lakers into playoff contention? Let me know in the comments below. That was a lot. Watch the full interview over on YouTube. It's everywhere. It's been your boy Chris. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.